Hi, and welcome to this very special edition. In this video, we want to tell you about the winner of our competition from December. Well, it was quite difficult to choose actually, because we had lots of great entries, which we want to tell you about in this video. Let's get started. So let's have a look at some entries that we loved. So to start off, we had some seasonal videos, which are great, and you can come back to these when that time of year rolls around again in about 11 months. So there was the more sentimental version about this snowman who is on a journey of great significance, trying to achieve something very important for the love of his life. Thank you, Kachika, for sharing that with us. And then on a lighter note, check out what happens when a cat wakes up in the middle of the night before Christmas, as it were, because it has a nightmare. And then it gets up to all kinds of things that are not good. Take a look. And that is just the beginning, actually. Thanks very much for that, Kashyaks. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Next up, we had two entries about birds, but not your average birds, because one of these birds, In Fear of Flying, submitted by Anna Mariska, is a bird that can't fly. Have a look what life is like as a bird if you can't fly. That looks hard. But it must be equally difficult if you haven't found your voice yet, as is the case in Whistleless, submitted by Tsimi, in which this little bird is trying to find its voice, but no luck so far. Have a look. Poor thing. Two great animation movies that you can use with learners of any level, because there is barely any narration in either of these. Next up, we've got a category where we received a number of ads. One of them for Coca-Cola about what life used to be like and what it's like now. A great little practice for the structure used to. Dynamic and fast-paced. It's called Blast from the Past, which is a really cool name that our user booklet came up with. Have a look. It's not unusual to be loved. So some things used to be different. Something not so very different, actually. There's different kind of ad as well. A social ad, so an ad for a social cause from kindness.org. So this is by Anka55. It's called Can I Help You With Anything? And the focus here is on present simple and continuous. So again, good for grammar focus. What this guy does here is he tries to help people. And so we see how easy that is sometimes, but also how hard it can be and the different reactions that he gets from different people. And the final ad in a submission by Tsimi is about learning languages. It's not an ad for learning languages, actually. It's an ad for, I think it was an online shopping auction site that went kind of viral a couple of years ago. But anyway, in case you forgot how cute this grandpa is, here's a reminder.
I am, you are, he, she, it is. Robert, I am. Hi. Can you show me the way to the beach? Towel.
There's some great discussion here about memory strategies and learning strategies and language learning in particular for higher level students who are into it. So if your students are like that, definitely give this a try. If we had an award for most prolific quiz creator, then this would go to Timmy, because I think this is her third entry. Their third entry, I'm making an assumption there, sorry. And it's a really interesting genre. It's a documentary about a song, quite a beautiful song. And we all know how powerful songs can be in learning languages. So if you think your students might be into this, then definitely give this a try. It's quite beautiful and touching. The song itself, but especially the whole story behind it. This man Fred is 96 years old.
Oh, sweet Lorraine, I wish we could.
So has been through a lot.
Over again, oh, sweet Lorraine.
Most of it with Lorraine.
Goes around once, but never again, oh, sweet Lorraine.
Who this song commemorates, remembers.
All the good times over again.
So super well done, everybody, and thank you so much. As promised, this is what's going to happen. Your video quizzes are going to be featured on the FilmEnglish website in the post that accompanies the lesson plan for the original video. They're going to be embedded like this. Yay! So here's what we said in the original call, just to help you remember. Here is what to do. Head over to filmenglish.com. Find a lesson plan that you like, read it, bring it to class if you want, and enjoy teaching it. And then look at the short film that the lesson plan is based around and see if you can create a video quiz based on the same short film, but with a different focus than the one in the lesson plan. And if yes, then come back to iSLCollective and publish it on our site. And this, what we asked in the competition call, was done beautifully by Kachika, who actually submitted more than one entry to the competition. But the one that we have chosen as the winner is the one that has a really well chosen, distinct complementary focus. And it's based on a short movie, Look Up From Your Phone. So Kachika, congratulations. You won a free place on Kieran Donaghy's film and video in language teaching course. We're going to get in touch with you using the email address that you used when you registered to our site. And we look forward to talking to you and then hearing about how you enjoyed the course. Well done. So let me give you a taste of what this film is about. Phones versus people. What phones do to our social life and our life in general. So here's the original lesson plan on the FilmEnglish site, and this is what Kieran Donaghy does with this film. Also definitely worth a lesson or two with the students. So the original focus is to watch the film with the sound off. So just look at the images, just like we've done now, and speculate what the film might be about. Then another thing that Kieran does is to work with the poem itself, but the focus there is quite broad. It's just, have a look and see if there are any words that you don't know. And then last but not least, there is a prediction element around one of the scenes in the film. Let me show you what happens there. So it involves this guy and that piece of paper and that girl. Ooh, interesting. So students have to predict, based on this short scene, how the story is going to unfold. So these are the focuses in the original FilmEnglish lesson plan. And then here's what Kachika did with that video. So she took parts from this poem that you can hear in the video, and she targeted the arguments presented there, focusing on lives with and without smartphones, and included some great language work. Another thing we like, apart from this really well chosen and distinct complementary focus, is the pacing of questions. And this is visible if you just look at this bar here. There is, a number of questions, 14 questions for a 5-minute video, but they are positioned in a way that students will not be overwhelmed, and also the narrative is not going to be broken up, it's not going to be too segmented. We also love that the questions display a balance of focusing on content, meaning, and focusing on language. So students are encouraged/forced to engage with the meaning of the poem. That's another thing we loved about it. We were also really happy to see that Kachika managed to strike a balance in terms of types of questions, because we do believe that while it's nice to have some variety, so not always the same type of question, because some students will, enjoy that, it's good to be selective in terms of thinking about what serves your purpose best. And so in this case, there's 4 or 5 different types of questions and not 10 or 15, which again can give this feeling of like being overwhelmed and, focusing on too many things instead of zooming in on what your teaching focus is as the teacher of the lesson. Last but not least, this is not actually something that we asked for, so it's not part of the reasons why this quiz by Kachika was selected as a winner, but quite a lot of you did this actually, and we were very happy to see when you included a lesson plan, so notes about how you would use this quiz. So we were so happy to see this because it really resonates with our vision for using video quizzes in the lesson. So we would like to see videos in classrooms for engaged students, but in a way that is done pedagogically, meaningfully, and in a way that leads to better learning actually. So this competition was wonderful for us because it was a way for us to see that you guys agree with this mission. That you don't just look at these video quizzes as a way to liven up your classes, although they definitely have that side effect as well, but they do more than this. So thank you everyone. Hope you enjoy the video quizzes and you get to try a lot of them in class. Also check out the accompanying FilmEnglish lesson plans, conveniently linked under each video quiz, and we'll see you soon with another video. Bye!